And we're live. Hello,
Oh,
everybody. It's another Friday night. Boy, the weeks
hola.
just keep going after the other. I mean, it's just, yeah. I hope everybody had a great week. I know some of us have had been a bit of a rough day, a long day. Um, Allison's been sharing, Ginger's been sharing. I hope everybody in chat has had a good week, has had a good day. And so, what's new with you, ladies?
It's Friday. That's new.
There he
It's a
is.
happy Friday.
We were wondering
Were
if you
your
were going to
ears
show up,
burning?
Stephen. Yay! Now the party can be. Now we just need one more person. Then Miss Taro D, and then the party will start in the chat. So thank you, Stephen, for being here. We
Yes, thank you,
have
Stephen.
okay. So um, just a little beginning from when I'm going to start posting ahead of time. It's just being present for readings, and I'm going to be doing requests in random because I've been getting new subscribers. So I like to be able to read for newer subscribers that come in that typically don't get readings. So I'm going to be doing randoms. So if you're really interested in doing having a reading, just being present, and it's easier for us to pick up on the energy too for the readings. And in the event we get a long list, that also frees up a space for somebody if oop, we lost Alison.
I know. I was going to say,
She's
speak of
adjusting.
freeing up
She'll be
space.
back. There she is. It's all that good stuff. She's back. And oh my goodness, look at people popping in. We've got oh my
There,
goodness.
that's better.
All righty. Well, Heather, stop yapping. We have Miss gingerfae joining us this evening. Thank you, Ginger. We have Odelia. Um, Ocean is here. This is Ginger's son, Brandon.
My
Aw.
boo.
Jessica Lynn. Of course, Stephen is here. Nancy. And if I can get my mouse to work, we have Kari. Hello. Oh, no, Carrie. Excuse me. Jeff is here. Hello, Jeff. And Jeff will be joining me this Sunday at 8 o'clock for more of our sharing our poetry and doing readings based on our poetry and poetry based on the cards we pull. So looking forward to our poetry and tarot night. And we got Jackie. Oh my goodness, Jackie, you're always up so late, my dear. It's got to be at least what 1 o'clock over in England now. My goodness. And Steven says, I'm modding while on a FaceTime chat. So oh, well, just,
Wow.
do what's more important, Steven. We'll be here, we'll survive, but thank you for juggling both. You're much appreciated. We got
There she
Kaylee.
is.
There's Kaylee. There's Kristen Louise. Hello, Kristen. It's been a while. Good
Hi,
to see
everybody.
you. And there's Dave. Oh my goodness, David is here. I can't keep up. My mouse doesn't want to move. I got to do this by finger here. And there she is. Yep. There's Miss Tara
Hi, Miss
D.
Taro D. Hello.
No, the party. And no, Miss Taro D, we asked, Allison if she could, do her readings from her garage tonight, but it's a little cold where she is. So we're going to have the same room, one of the rooms that we already know that we
Nice.
like tonight.
Maybe I could go in the closet
We're going to
next
go to
time.
closets. So everybody popping in and saying hello. Oh my goodness. Thank you, everybody. Nancy can't what, Nancy? Oh, I can't see everybody. Yep, because Ginger is simulcasting. And Allison, at some point, if you want to go ahead and connect too, if you
Oh
want to
yeah,
simulcast for me.
I'll maybe
No,
next
okay,
time.
that's
I
fine.
need to do that.
For me, it's
I've done it in the
easier.
past. I don't know.
It would be nice if YouTube and StreamYard would really get together and figure things out so that when we all multi-stream,
Yeah.
everybody everywhere
Yeah.
can see who's in everybody's
Well,
chats.
just
That would
There
be
tends to be more trolls that show up when you do that, and I don't know why
um,
that is, and that's part of my
I don't know, but
hesitancy.
I was just
oh
gonna,
okay.
yeah, I was gonna message Steven on mine, and I'm like, wait, I can't do it. He won't see me. So
This is for you, Allison. Oh no, Allison, we all need to come out of the closet. Good to see you here. And Kaylee, anyone else feeling wonky energy this week? Well, besides the weather, yeah, I've been having more migraines than usual, which at least they're not extremely, like, they're not debilitating, but it's a pain in the ass when you're doing something and all of a sudden you get that, that shimmer in your eye, and then later on you're just like, ugh. So yeah, it's been a funky week.
It's all this planetary
Busy.
alignment and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of shifts.
Is there
going
anything
on.
weird going on? My week's been fine. Today was weird, but my week's been fine. Is
I
there anything
think
going
something
on?
goes. Yes, Pluto. Something about Pluto.
My week personally has been fine, but at school there's been fights and teachers are being little on edge, but my week's been just fine.
Yeah, I say everything's been fine until today, so I don't know.
It's Pluto.
Something with Pluto, and I can't think what my Pluto placement is. I'll look later.
Well, Mars and is it Jupiter?
Yeah, Valerie was talking about this in Zoom yesterday. Something about Pluto and Mars are going, I think, to each other. This is like the first time that Pluto has been in this position. And the last time they said it was like during, I think she said like the French Revolution. It was in the same position for, I think, the American Revolution. So something like, so it
was like one of our past lives the last time.
Yeah. Right. So that's probably Pluto moves into Aquarius tomorrow. Thank you, Jessica. I knew I was forgetting something, but yes. Oh, and you got a compliment, Ginger from Jackie. Pretty hair.
Well, my coworker called in sick, but like 45 minutes before he normally leaves, so I had to just hurry, quick shower. I said, I'm just putting my hair up. It was just like one of them days.
Yeah, Jeff was saying war energy. A lot of countries are going to war and fight. So there's a lot of energy building up that's it's affecting all of us.
I think he was talking about Mars, because Mars is the planet of war. But what about, I don't see anything about Mars though. I only saw something about
it's Aquarius.
Pluto and Aquarius.
Oh.
So there's
Pluto moves into Aquarius.
Michelle Marie was talking about, because we had a fight break out earlier in the week, and she was talking about, maybe she said Mercury. So it's an M word.
Pull this up.
I don't know.
All righty. These 4 zodiac signs will be affected by Pluto in Aquarius the most between now 2024 to also Pluto's going to be in Aquarius until 2044 according to this, so it's going to be around for a bit. And it says here despite being demoted from planet to dwarf planet, the intensity of its influence has nothing to do with its size.
A planet is a planet is a planet.
What was that, Ginger?
I said a planet is a planet is a planet.
Yeah,
don't judge.
To a dwarf.
Don't judge.
Yeah.
What 4 signs?
I'm looking for. It's a long article. Plus generational planet that shapes larger trends for humanity.
I can't remember those.
No. Okay, these 4 zodiac signs will feel Pluto in Aquarius the most. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So wherever you have those placements,
I'm good.
In your
I don't have any of those placements. None. Taurus, Leo, what else?
Scorpio and Aquarius.
I have 1 Scorpio placement.
I have no idea with mine. So, but yeah.
I'd have to look at mine.
Ooh, and that's beautiful. That just popped up on the feed. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that bracelet.
Yeah.
Pretty. So, all righty. And that was it. So this is going to be here for a while. Let's see. Kaylee said that she is a Taurus. So for Taurus, if you're a Taurus or a Taurus rising, Pluto in Aquarius will shake up your career and your overall reputation. As Pluto spends the next 20 years shining a revealing light on your 10th house of public standing, you may find yourself giving up on certain career paths and pipe dreams that haven't been shaping up as you hoped they would. As this transit begins, you may experience certain failures or let go of certain standards you've set for yourself. After all, Pluto destroys before it creates. And in order for Pluto to put you in the best possible position to achieve greatness, you may have to let go of all that you once knew. Like a tower, where another tower card moment. And although this sounds terrifying, this is also incredibly special. Not many of us will get to experience Pluto crossing their midheaven, which can lead to money, power, and glory if you're willing to embrace an entirely different brand of career structure. Remember, Pluto literally means wealth in Greek. By the time this transit is over, you'll get to see all the ways in which Pluto has been setting you up for fame and excellence. Wow. And no, you can't come up right now. Or do you want to come up right now? All right, come up and say hi. Let's get this over with. Okay. All right. This message for Taurus was brought to you by Muzzy.
He doesn't look happy. He's like, I don't want to be on camera right now. Night. Put me down, put me down, put me down.
Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Hi, Auntie Allyson. Hi, Auntie Ginger.
So
hello, everybody.
Kitty kisses.
Okay. All right. Down you go. Yes, he is cute. Everyone's saying Muzzy. Yes, that's our Muzzy. Okay, so Stephen is back. So the next 20 years, yeah, because Pluto is so far out. This was the furthest out of our solar system. By the time it gets around here, it's going to be here for a while before it goes all the way around again. So, but yeah, if you are Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Leo, look in your charts and see how Pluto, if they're in there, is going to affect you. So, going to go get a slice of cake now as consolation. There you go. Have a piece for me. Sonia, I don't know, hon. It doesn't mention Capricorn. It was only talking about the 4 signs. Patricia, Scorpio, Sun, Capricorn, Moon. So, okay. So Patricia, or Scorpio, if you ladies don't mind me reading this,
I mind. No, I'm just kidding.
So, the fairy godmother here has spoken. Gingerfae is our fairy godmother. She's the fae lady. So Scorpio, get ready for a major change because Pluto in Aquarius is here to shine a light on the dustiest corners of your personal life. If you're a Scorpio or a Scorpio rising, this transit will force you to deal with some of the family drama and conflicts associated with your emotional roots. Pluto is a planet that transforms, but in order for this transit to help you create a family dynamic and a home environment that supports your highest growth, you may have to spend the next 20 years divesting yourself from some of the bad habits that you've picked up since early childhood. This sounds very heavy, and in many ways it is, but the payoff is worth your while. You're ready to feel at home on your own terms, Scorpio. You don't need your relatives to be getting along or for your personal life to make sense in order for you to feel at home. Allow Pluto in Aquarius to completely transform your perspective of home because it is truly where the heart is. You may also be inheriting money from relatives during this transit, so don't be surprised if you are suddenly included in your auntie's will. Very nice. So Cosmic says, nice mug, Gingerfae.
You talk about my face? No, just kidding. No, he was my Tinkerbell one.
Oh, Tinkerbell. Yep.
That's cute.
It is. Hello, Linda. Hello, hello. So, is there anything else you ladies want to talk about before we move on to our tonight's question?
Oh, no.
Anything you want to discuss?
No, but I want to thank Stephen for putting all our links in.
Yes.
I have a goal, everybody. My next number, I want
can't see it.
333 subscribers.
She wants to get up to 333 good numbers. So most definitely. And Miss Tarot D, Pluto, wasn't that Mickey and Minnie's dog?
Subscribe.
And you're welcome, Patricia. But yes, Stephen is the mod with the most. He put in all of our links and other readers who are in the chat. He shares theirs as well. So thank you for doing all that, Stephen. You're so appreciated. And hello, Julia Paz, little froggy. Welcome, welcome. And Miss Tarot D, I thought it was Popeye's nemesis. You know, it's interesting the name Pluto and how it gets, but I don't know if it was it spelled.
That was Pluto.
I think Pluto was the D. So okay, now I don't know who this person is. Hello, Andrea 54 Hector. Unless this is Hector.
Seen her in a long time. Hello.
Oh, so this is Andrea. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Andrea. Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Stephen, you will all get my bill for it next week.
Right. Okay. You get a free reading. Contact us.
Steve, I got it somewhere up here. Let me just find it. I know. I was just trying to be funny. As they say, money grows on trees. Oh, have all you covered. Yes, he does have us all covered. Alrighty. So tonight, Ginger was like, well, it's winter.
It's hibernating.
It's time for like when we go in and we reflect. And so we kind of worked out on a question tonight. And it's what needs illuminating on my spiritual path. As we're moving into the new year, we're getting closer to in bulk. 2024 is picking up. So what do I know this ticker is a little slow. So what needs illuminating on my spiritual path? So pentacle bushes, not trees. Okay. Oh, and she says, hey, my spiritual sister, hugs. Oh, to Jackie too. Aw, so that's nice. I can't have a reading, federal gag order. Ha 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 ha.
Federal
gag. Oh, Miss Tarot D. Cosmic Orphan, why are you gagging? Naughty. Naughtiness.
Oh, Lord, Lottie.
So if anybody would like a reading from the three of us for this question, go ahead. You know what to do. Put me in big caps and we'll pull cards for you. I hope everybody's doing well with all this crazy weather across the country. Even in Ireland, our friend Jackie, she's getting hit with cold temperatures. And Miss Tarot D and Stephen, I'll let you two go. So again, we're going to be doing I'm going to be doing random so that new people get to have a chance for a reading.
Brendan's new.
I read for Brandon. I like reading for Brandon. Hello, Sharon. Okay, I'm not even going to look at what Cosmic Orphan and Miss Tarot D is saying.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, definitely, Kristen. Hey, it's a Friday night. We're all adults. Those two, they always make me laugh.
Maybe I should go get me a cocktail.
It's not really a Friday night without, Stephen and Miss Tarot D. Okay, so all righty, Sharon. Okay, well, that is jumping. And let me see. Okay, right now we have 8 start, and I think that's where we're going to put it, leave it. I'll just leave the ticker up for a while because it's easier for us to remember what the question is as we're doing
thank you,
the readings. And yes, that's beautiful. Allyson, Linda said you all got beautiful auras.
Aww.
Thank you, Linda. And Miss Tarot D says, Ginger, yes, drinks always make the night more interesting. Okay, so for me tonight, I don't think I've ever read for Andrea. So let's start with Andrea.
Andrea, welcome, Andrea. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while.
Oops. Okay, so Odelia, come on, my stupid
What
mouse.
Are we doing?
Odelia, I will add you. Hold on a second. I'm going to just put you on the list. But that's going to be it unless somebody, isn't here. When we call them, then we can open up a spot. So, all right. So we're going to be reading for Andrea. And let's see. Ooh, I got pulled right to these cards. So what needs illuminating on Andrea's spiritual path at the moment? Whoa, that just jumped right out.
I've got jumpers myself.
Ooh. Oh, thank you, Nancy. She says this is a great way to spend a Friday night. And everybody, Nancy will be joining me also this Monday. We're going to try to make it a regular show on Mondays when both of our calendars can fit it. We are going to be doing goddess readings and divine feminine readings on Mondays in the evening. So I'm so excited that Nancy is joining me for that. Oh, Stephen.
You know what?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I've got some cards here. So both of you are just shuffling, so I'll just go really quick and get this started. So Andrea, first card I have is centering. So getting centered, because to get started on any path, we need to make sure that we're grounded, we're centered, and we kind of have an idea of moving forward. And if we're not grounded and centered, then we get kind of like the Seven of Cups, where we're all kind of all over the place looking at, do I want to explore this? Right now, it's kind of like just getting centered, focused, meditating, and finding out exactly what it is where your heart is going to take you. And that's when that path opens up. Next card I have is adventure. And so I love this. It's her taking a little ride on a butterfly, and she's in Paris, the city of love. So adventure, I don't know if you plan on taking a trip, but a possible trip, whether it's, global or if it's even local, to a place that might inspire you spiritually that you go to. For me in this area, a lot of people go to Lilydale. That's like one of the main, spiritual centers in this area. For me, I just love going to the woods or by the water, but wherever you feel grounded and centered and connected to nature, and where you can connect with your spirituality. And when you do, I got this beautiful Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is that the frog is looking at her to kiss him so that she has her prince, but she's kind of looking at you saying, you know what? I really don't need to kiss that frog. I don't need a prince. All I need is with me right here inside. And she's got that beautiful little lucky 4-leaf clover. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Very fun cards. And I'm going to give it over to Ginger.
All right, Andrea. Okay, so I have for you this interesting picture. So for me, this seems to be a picture of the image is represent seeking knowledge. And I do believe my first impression, just by the way he is, it's almost like it's either ancestral knowledge, you connecting with divine knowledge, ancestral knowledge, but Ace of Swords is definitely receiving a message, receiving knowledge. It's clear sight, clear insight. So you moving forward, I think you're going to gain clear insight. There is a it's a doorway. I'll call it a doorway. But for me, this knowledge you're going to gain, I think, is going to open up a portal for you. And portals don't always mean the all fantastical vortex that comes out. It's a new beginning, a new opening for you, a portal that's going to be kind of life-changing or situation-changing, but something that's very important to you. I got the Hierophant for you too, so I'm going to go back to saying something about you gaining some spiritual knowledge. So, and also Hierophant energy speaks of sometimes structures. What am I talking about? I have no idea. So, oh my God. I keep hitting my mat and it keeps flying up. Maybe you're going to go to, it could be a school even, to gain certain knowledge that's going to help you. So I went to my, I don't know what these are called, Soul Truth self-awareness cards. The question to ask yourself, let me read it backwards. Where can I ask for more help in my life? Until we receive with an open heart, we're never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. Your mantra is, I ask for what I want and I'm open to receive it. And funny enough, I get this card of receiving care, attention, and domestication. Forget the domestication. It's Heather's kitty. So it's almost like, don't be afraid to ask for what you don't know. How are you going to attain this knowledge if you're not asking for assistance with it? So this could also mean asking for assistance from your guides. So that's what I have for you, Andrea.
Thank you. And over to Miss Allyson.
Andrea, I got a couple different messages here for you. There's a significant person in your life that there's a change that's happened, and I feel there's a need for you to defend yourself in a way, or stand up for what you've always wanted or believed in. Maybe there's something you didn't speak on before, but this is someone that you're close to. There's a need for you. What is the question that we're asking? How is it
What
worded?
needs illuminating on my spiritual
What needs
path?
illuminating? What needs illuminating is you saying what you want, standing up for what you need, what you want, realizing that the time has come for that, to bring this into balance in this situation and to not back down. That's in the tarot. Separately, I pulled from this oracle deck that I have, and it's saying quite literally on it. I don't usually read what's on cards, and I'm going to read this. It says, see the truth of the situation. Use common sense and do not be fooled. Pay attention. Your intuition knows. This card says discernment on it. I also pulled from this Druid Oracle thing. I think this is the first deck I ever bought. These giant cards. And this is the Water Dragon. And this is about bringing light to what's hidden. This message, this first message that I gave you with the tarot, this is something that you've known. I think you've been maybe passive with somebody, or you try to smooth things over, or whatever it is. I don't know who this is, but it's somebody that's Six of Cups energy with you. And, you know, the overall energy is the Five of Swords. And this is you defending, hopefully. Again, this is what you need to do. That's what this is about. What is it? I keep forgetting. What needs yes, illumination on my spiritual path or journey or whatever. So yeah, the Wheel of Fortune's here with the Two of Pentacles. You need to move forward. Come into balance with this Six of Cups person, right? Five of Swords. This is you defending yourself, winning at all costs, being right, standing up for what you believe in, or I don't know. That's up to you. But the discernment is to know what you know. See what's not being talked. It says hidden. Not necessarily. I mean, it could be. It's what's not being spoken on. Not standing up for yourself, not defending yourself, or whatever the hell it is. And then, yeah, and bringing light to what's hidden. All three of these messages, that's what this is. So I hope that's helpful.
It is. She says, yes, I have been having a hard time with my boyfriend I've been living with for about 4 years now. I feel like he's having an affair.
Well, then he probably is. Usually when we suspect that, that's exactly what's going on. So
yeah, listen
sorry,
to
I'm just going to call it like I see it. If you suspect that, well, probably. And I'm sorry to hear it, but find out, or actually I'm going to stop. That I'm telling you what I would do. So yeah.
Okay, so Kristen Louise, are you here, sweetheart? I was going to have us do you next. Kristen lost her mom last year. I basically put my spirituality aside when my mom got so sick, haven't picked it up back since. So, Kristen, are you here? She usually is, and she has just to step away.
I remember her picture.
Kristen, she's the one that created the Star Room Oracle deck.
Kristen's has a gift.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't remember the name. I remember that profile picture.
Kristen, are you here, my dear? Or should we come back? I'm going to go ahead. She may have lost connection with the internet. So let's just go to somebody else and then we'll see if she comes back. Okay. So Sharon, I don't read too often for Sharon O'Brien. So okay. Sharon usually is hanging around. So hi, Amanda. Good to see you, my dear. Amanda Carroll has joined us. So we'll wait to see if Kristen comes back. So we are reading on Sharon O'Brien.
Okay.
Oh, a few moments ago when you were, losing all your cards, Stephen suggested that maybe there was something in your sippy cup that wasn't tea.
It's a Tinkerbell elixir. I think I had some. No. I was thinking if I had some amaretto, I'd slip that in there. Hey, Amanda.
So, Sharon, I hope you're here too. I went ahead and pulled. Usually she pops right in and says, yes, she's here. Okay, so Sharon.
Here, she says here.
Oh, does she? Okay. There she is. Okay, so Sharon, all three cards came from my Witch Oracle, which is pretty cool, and it stands for Women in Total Control of Herself. And first card I have is the Sovereign. So this for your spiritual path is acknowledging your sovereignty, your spirituality, what you feel, what you believe, what you hold to be your truths are your own, and they are yours to change when you want them to change or as you grow, not as they are to be dictated. You are sovereign of your body, your mind, your voice, your spiritual beliefs. So this is something to keep on mind as you're going on your spiritual journey. The next card I have is the Companion, and I haven't really read with this card, but I'm just going to go with the image. I love this. There is the cauldron. She is smiling. She is throwing her herbs. She is dancing. She is creating her own special brew. This is you creating out of the void, out of the mother. This is very cared one for me. She's the goddess of divine insight, of oh my goodness. For me, it's feeling very potion, very herbal, tincture. Yep, and that's where I'm going to go with that one. That may or may not be something that you might be interested in, but for me, that this is like the cauldron of transformation. But I'm also feeling something with mixing with herbs, cooking, boiling, creating potions, tinctures, or even if you just love infusing your food, and doing, or even candles. I mean, for me, it's all about creating that magic, that energy, whether within yourself, but also feel like you physically wanting to explore how to make it manifest into the physical. And then the other card I have is the Wonder Hunter. And there's the deer again. You are taking the reins, you are taking control. You have these beautiful butterflies, which are again transformation, and you are riding high, you are taking flight, and you're very confident. Um, I mean, she just looks, she's very calm, she's very confident, she's moving forward. Also, kind of fool like card, taking that chance, that leap of faith. You have the reins, you're not holding them in tight, you're in that beautiful connection with the deer. I don't know if deer may be one of your spirit animals. And if you're not sure, maybe look into it, see if the deer resonate with you, because it starts with the antlers and it ends with the deer with antlers. So I'm going to just leave it at that. And you ready, Ginger,
Sure.
or Allyson? Okay.
Okay, what needs illuminating? So, how about a hunka?
Hey, Morg. Huh?
Man
Oh my
with
goodness.
grapes. How about a man with grapes? That's what needs illuminating. My, what big grapes you have.
Oh,
all right, somebody did slip something into my agua. Little Tinkerbell dust.
It's Stephen and Miss Tarot Deer rubbing off on you.
No, this is me. This is
her. This is all Ginger.
All right. All right, what needs illuminating? Okay. Well, this is King of Coins anyway. So abundance. For me, King of Coins is about being noble in your achievements and sharing the wealth, and being very generous with what you have. Even if you have very little, you are still willing to share it. So I love that for you. So we're talking abundance here. Oh, then we have the Magician. Ooh, can we see it? These cards might not be that readable here.
They're very cool.
Yeah, love them. So here we have the Magician, but she's very much High Priestess energy at the same time. So she has her secret stash of tools. In this image, this is what I'm getting. She has, so you have a secret stash of tools. Whether you know these tools exist within you or not, it's time for you to start searching for them, going deep into your pockets and take out all your spiritual tools and start using them. Use it to manifest what you will, because Mr. Abundance over here, I think that's what's going to start illuminating in your life. And we have a question. How does my body want to move today? This says, when we move, we change our state and raise our vibration. This new elevated state becomes a channel for more energy. Are you moving your body daily? Are you passionate about it? Is it time to try something new? Ooh. Listen and joyfully do. So this is a card of action for sure. And then, oh my God, this is going along with my king over here. We got a lot of male energy here. Some hubba.
Yes.
Here.
Well, my feminine is your masculine is balancing my feminine. I love it.
So yin and yang here. Mm-hmm. So we have solar power, vitality, warmth, and energy, which makes sense with this card to me. You need to get out there and get some sun. You need the vitamins that the sun can provide. You need the vitamins and energy that Mother Gaia provides, and the universal energies too, because look at all that's swirling around his
wand. Oh, you're not blushing, Ginger. Come on.
Oh my God, what kind of a reading is this turning out to be?
What are you talking about? What are we talking about?
All right, so you got a lot of magical energies. You got a lot of feminine in between the masculine. We got a spicy thing happening for you.
I can't wait to see Allison's cards now.
I thought this was a PG rated show.
Oh, okay. It's Friday night. Anything goes here. Are you done now, Ginger, before I switch over? Are you all done?
Oh,
I want to make sure.
my.
Okay, she is. Okay, Allyson, bring us home. Make it good. No,
Right?
she's like, pressure.
So, Sharon, what I have here, there's something that I think you've known you've wanted to do, or there's something you've thought about, or maybe it's your true essence or something like that. And there is there's a plan here. You're trying to decide how to go forward with this. I've got a lot of wand energy here. Again, lots of fire here. I feel like this is something that you are excited about, whatever this is, or you've put a lot of thought into it, but you might have kept this to yourself, whatever this is, possibly. I'm not saying that that's for a fact, but I'm kind of getting that feeling. Or maybe you've only talked to a couple of people about it, or, it's just kind of something that you keep close to your chest. And I do think you think about it a lot, and you have some idea on how to get started with it, but you haven't quite done this. Something I do think separate, but probably somehow connected, has come to an ending, and you now have the space or the availability or the strength to go forward with this, to be able to stay with it. So maybe there's been a shift in your life in some sort of way. I don't know. But again, this is more fire energy. This is Leo strength.
Love that card.
And yeah. And then separate from that, I pulled from this fairy deck, and I got elegance. And what it says on here is, it is found in the beauty of nature, the lotus waiting to bloom, be the swan on the water and glide. And what that means to me is that there's this thing here that you can do that is going to be like your baby, whatever this is. I don't know. This could be a job. It could be a project you want to do. It could be whatever it is. I would assume you would know what this is. If not, maybe it's something that just kind of passes through your mind sometimes. But again, the question is, what do you need to illuminate to, what is it? I keep forgetting.
What needs illuminating on her spiritual path?
Yeah, this is something, whatever this thing is, hopefully you'll know right away what it is. But there's something here that you've kind of dabbled with in your mind. I don't know how strongly. But if you come back to that and you act on it and you move forward with whatever, it feels like an idea. It'll be very healing for you. It's all for you. So that's what I got.
Nice. Very nice. And she says, yes, don't need a man in my life right now. Sometimes us women are fine just being alone, especially with what I see out there in the world right now. If I didn't have Chan, I'd be like, no, I'm going to be a spinster for the rest of my life. But okay, so
like me.
I did not. You said that. I did not say that.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So Kristen, she is back. So Kristen is
okay.
up next. And really, Sharon said, I want to retire in a wooded area with deer, but health issues are holding me back right now. Okay.
Is that the fantasy or the what she would? Okay.
Yeah. Because I gotten two. She said last time I read for her, I got deer in the cards. And then in this one, I got two more. And I, because once I do a reading, I forget that energy's gone. I've moved on. And when she brought that up, I was like, well, maybe that's a sign that might be, an animal totem. And then she just shared here that she would love to be in an area with deer, but take care of your health and just put that intent out there. And maybe ask deer spirit to, this deer spirit energy is very gentle. It's very loving. It's very nurturing. So, ask, maybe deer spirit to help you with the healing and to help you be able to bring you into a place where you can have them, because I want the same thing. I want to be able to have a home where I can look out in my backyard and see deer. So I'm right there with you. So Kristen Louise. That's why I'm a cosmic orphan. I don't need no man in my life either. And well, Stephen, that's because you got a good woman. That's why. And Miss Tarot D, you crazy person, yeah.
And Heather, I don't know if you saw, if we have time, Amanda would like a reading. Yeah.
Well, we'll see, Amanda. I think we can. Our readings are shorter tonight, so I got you on the list. Ooh. Okay. And if one of you ladies are ready to go, let me know because I'm still shuffling. Whoa, that just jumped out. Hey, Pisces TK. Hello, my dear. Hugs to you. Hello, Marby. Thank you for joining us. Well, we got 30 in chat right now tonight, ladies.
Oi.
Wonderful. It's nice to see the Friday night crowd coming in. And I saw a message here from Sharon. Spinsters rock. Working on my health.
Oh, Miss D, you just missed all the fun. When are you coming in now?
All right.
We had men with big grapes and
I know, big grapes,
swirling energy around their wands,
and Miss Ginger was actually blushing behind her cards.
I was making myself laugh so hard.
Okay, so Kristen Louise, here, let me just take this down for a second. So Kristen, I got the witch card. Woman in total control of herself. And I know you can really appreciate this because of your studies with your I believe it's Norwegian, if I say it properly. You're studying the runic. And people don't know, Kristen Louise has an amazing Star Rune Oracle deck that is for sale. She did a beautiful job on it. And it's a deck that, I highly recommend. So you got the witch card, woman in total control of herself. So this card basically starts off the whole deck, and the author talks about women learning how to let go of the patriarchal ties that still bind us, letting go of the preconceived notions of what women are, what they can and cannot do, and for women not to be afraid of their own power, to be able to stand in their power, in their own magic, in their sovereignty, that they are just as powerful and divine as their other half of the divine masculine. So it's really about connecting with that witchiness, that medicine woman, that village witch, the herbalist, the midwife, everything that connects women to nature and her connection to it. And the next card from my Tarot de Louis, I have the Magician. So it's all in your hands, my dear. The power is all there. You just need to know when it is, when you're ready, and you will feel it, because we all grieve differently. And sometimes the way we process through the different levels, we jump back and forth. We're not all the same. So, but the Magician is all about, you have the power. She's got the power in her hands. You have the power to create the life, the spiritual life that you want now. You have more time now. You can focus on yourself. And just really, I just feels like that your mom was so appreciative that, and I think she understood the sacrifices that you made, to be able to take care of her. And I feel like on the other side, she's going to be that little part of that support team that encourages and nudges you forward on your spiritual path. She'll be watching over you. And then I got the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles, even though it doesn't have any pentacles in this one, it is still about slow moving. It's still about the earth. It's connecting security, connecting with the earth, the manifestation of the physical, working with all the elements, bring them all together into into that cohesive, like the magician does. You have all your, everything you need within yourself, not just your tools, not just nature, your herbs, but everything that you need. This is very focused on you yourself, and just keeping that eye on, what it is that you want to do, taking your time, not rushing it, letting things progress and flow naturally in their own time. And that's where I'm going to end that. Hello, JR. Good to see you. And I'm going to give it over to Ginger.
What? Okay. This is for Kristen. Okay.
Yeah, let me put her back up here.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know that it's being acknowledged how much you miss your mother. And I want to just say that she's acknowledging this, and she doesn't want you to stay in the energy of sorrow for her. So I'm going to move on from that because it's a sorrowful thing. And that's actually a good message. We need to move forward. It doesn't mean that we have to forget, but it's you and your energy are important right now. So I'm gonna go different ways with my cards. I have the am I communicating my needs? Your needs matter. What are you needing right now that you aren't communicating? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that you are fearing what you are fearing is not true? We have a soul action for you. Journal these answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter, and do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? Sorry. So then I've got this. So as you're moving forward, we have new paths opening up for you. We have Page of Wands here. Page of Wands is all about the beginning stages of this creativity. You taking action on your passions. It's time for you to focus on you right now and what is important to you in your heart, your soul. It's time for you to move forward. And then I got Akashic Records. Deeper knowing, archaic wisdom. So maybe that's your next step, is to look into the Akashic Records if you haven't been doing that already. So, but it is time for you to move forward and do what's the creative energy in your heart. It's time for you to create again. So that's what I have for you, dear Kristen. Much love.
Beautiful. Thank you, my dear. And hello, Raymond. Moon Scarab joined us, and so did JR.
Oh, hey, Raymond.
And Scott Scorpio joined us too.
What the face, Scott? I'm on with Scott and Nancy tomorrow at 8 o'clock if you guys want to come join us.
Okay, what you got, Allyson?
Kristen, you are you're successfully moving forward, at your own pace. You are seeing a lot of things differently than you used to. What that is, you would know. King of Cups energy, I think this is you. This is, being deeply feeling and all of that, but not necessarily expressing it, around people. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't, but it's a strong energy. King of Cups is actually really nice energy, the way I read it anyhow. That's being clarified by the King of Cups, by the Three of Wands, the Five of Swords, and then also the Queen of Pentacles here. I threw several on this. So this is about, Three of Wands is about moving forward after having dealt with having this Hanged Man and this Six of Wands, this whole like moving on from where you were. I'll take that as emotionally because of what you shared. I don't know that it is, but apply it, to your own life. Five of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. So this is about, deciding what direction you're going to go with this change that's occurred into your life. Defending, knowing what you need, and being grounded and taking care of you in all ways with the Queen of Pentacles here. I also can read, I read the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles both as mothers. So this could be your mom's energy or your thoughts of her and her even being around you, motivating you, that kind of thing. Or this can be you. You could read that, you read it either way. And then I have the Six of Swords with the moon. So this is about moving forward, even with what lurks behind, right? And I'm not reading the moon reading here. This is just like your emotions and, you know, the dream state and all of that kind of thing. And just, you know, moving on, but it's still there, right? It's still there, which of course it is. And that's whether this could be applied to something else. But the overall energy, I got the Queen of Wands. And this is about, again, the question is what needs illuminating? So this is about you coming into this energy. If you haven't already, Queen of Wands has her act together. She's very fiery. She takes action. Ideally when she's living in her positive, you know, upright energy. I got the Ten of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups. So you're supposed to be doing something, working on something, whatever. I already know, usually I don't. I know a little bit. I remember you reading. This is about you picking up and working on your gift, whatever that's going to be. I also got sacred space to manifestation. This is taking sacred space. This is taking time to sit quietly, to meditate, to connect with your guides, connect with your mom, whoever, right? Spirit. And, but the message that I have here, you know, regarding what this question is, this overall question about, you know, what needs illuminating, it's to move forward from the space where you are. And I'm sure you are, but to like make it in the foreground, you know, something that you're actively working on. And then at the bottom of the deck, I got Judgment, Two of Pentacles, and Death. So deciding to come into balance after this quite literal death. But not necessarily your mom, but just this change. It's a new time, right? I mean, what's that saying? I'm going to destroy this, but if there's one thing that's certain is change, right? Or the only thing that remains the same is
the only thing that is certain is change. Yeah.
Yeah. There's another way to say it, but I can't think what it is. But anyways, so that's what I got for you. Bottom line is get back to your spirituality. That's what I'm getting here. Do it in your own time, of course, but it's saying for the question, illumination on your spiritual journey, get back into a spiritual practice. It's time when you're ready, but the time is there. It doesn't go away, but that's what's going to bring you into your Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Working on this. And the Queen of Wands, she's very psychic, and you don't hear enough talk about that. It's always like, oh, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Queen of Wands is very psychic. She's the only one that has a cat at her feet. And she just is. Then I'll go on this long winding road about the Queen of Wands, and that's not what this is about. But and look at this Queen of Wands. She is so cool. I love her.
I love her too.
But anyways, good luck, honey, and you're welcome.
Oh, how beautiful. Thank you, Allyson. Much love to you, Kristen. You know, we all hold space for you. So really quick, music has joined us. Gerald has joined us. Stash Man, Claudia, Cat Mama has joined us as well. Arlene Forney has also joined us. Teresa Hadarian. And I like what she says. She goes, hi, Heather, I agree. You never know if what you hear in someone else's reading can apply to you. And Nancy says, yes, it's a blessing listening to all the readings. So, and music also said she's heard the only thing that never changes is that everything changes. So that's an interesting spin on that one too.
Or isn't it the only
something
constant.
changes.
The only
itself.
constant is change.
The only
The thing
constant.
that remains the same.
Yeah, the song remains the same. I had to throw a little Led Zeppelin in there. And Garnet, I was told it's time to climb to the top of the mountain and shine your darkness. Oh, that's interesting.
I love that, Garnet.
It's beautiful. So making sure, Allyson, I need to know about your plants. So Claudia loves your plants.
There's a lot of them, and right now there's not that many in the.
Lots of spider
They're
plants.
everywhere.
My mom loved those.
They're. Well, I'm not going to move my camera's a little bit precarious where it's sitting. I'm just going to not touch it.
Okay,
but thank you.
See. So I don't get to read too often for Amanda. Amanda, are you still in chat? Hello, did you come back again to say hi to everybody? So Amanda Carroll, are you still with us, my dear? We have 37 people in chat right now.
Nice.
Allyson, yep, she's here. Our Fridays are getting bigger. The game is here. I love it. So we're going to do this.
Amanda Carroll.
You want to join me? Come on. You can do the reading for Amanda. Come on. All right. You know you can get up here on your own, but no, you make me pick you up. Ah, he's saying hello again, everybody. Hello. So he says, Amanda, I'm going to help mommy do your reading. Just don't knock the cards out of mommy's hand. Are you ready? Is that it? Okay. Okay, beautiful. All right, I'm going to do one of these. Okay. Yay, Mozzie loves. See, she says, everybody loves you. We're going to have to do your own channel and just call it Mozzie. I bet you would have more subscribers than mommy. Everybody loves cat videos. Cat videos, animal videos. Okay, are we done? Okay. Ooh, well, that's a nice card for her. Thank you. I think she'll appreciate that one. Okay, so Amanda Carroll. We've got to start out with. Here, let me just going to take this down so you can see the card. I got the shadow self. And so right now on your spiritual journey, working with the shadow and not being afraid of it, because with the shadow, we get to see the beautiful light of the moon. We get to see the stars. The stars seem brighter. They let us know that they are there guiding us. Shadow self is, I know it's a very popular term right now, but yesterday I was in a Zoom group and we were talking about the shadow self came through with Pluto. So this is good timing with the Pluto, because Pluto felt very androgynous to me in our Akashic reading. And it is like Pluto with the dark is the bringing together of the dark masculine and dark feminine, and not in a negative energy, but in the darkness that where there's profound growth, there's profound a profound place to grow your seeds, to be able to cleanse, to regrow, to remove things that are negative. So the shadow work is nothing to actually really fear. It can be difficult, but it's something that we go in and we find these dark truths. And when I say dark, they're again not negative, but these truths that we find that we might think are dark, that we perceive are dark, but are actually assets to us. They're our allies. And moving forward with that is gratitude for the spiritual path, showing a beautiful sense of gratitude for what we have. But I think being grateful for the lessons that we discover about ourselves and our lives, whether this life into past lives, karma, whatever it is that we're working on. The darkness shows us the gratitude. We're grateful for those lessons. And the last card is interesting because I got the Emperor. And this one really looks like Chris Hemsworth or his brother Liam. So there's a little hubba for the women, and the men, Miss Tarot D, if you're in the house or anybody. But yes, the Emperor is about taking charge, being very in control, being respected, having that people know that they can rely on him. But this doesn't necessarily have to be a male energy. This could be, representing the feminine as well, the strength, the right rule, using the proper knowledge, looking out for yourself, looking out for things in your life that need to be protected, that need to be guarded, and to be honored. And I'm just going to end right there with that. Mazi says, I hope you liked that reading. Thank you, Amanda. Have a good night. And mwah, there we go. So over to Ginger.
Oh, okay, Amanda. What needs illuminating on your spiritual journey? So as I'm looking at this card, this is not painted in the image. This is what I see. So what you need to, that needs illuminated is your transformation. In this image, what I see is like butterfly wings coming out of her back, but that's not painted in the image. There's a transformation that needs to happen, and it's an illuminating experience for you, and it's to be shared among your truest friends. And you're there to lift each other up and help illuminate each other. So your friends can see within you something you cannot. So that's why it's good to have friends around, because sometimes we live in our own shadows and don't give ourselves enough credit, or enough kindness, enough love. But I see that illuminating transition is coming for you. Yeah, let me go this way. Okay. Your questions yourself. Do I believe I am worthy? You are worthy. You are deserving. You are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Okay, that answers my question, because I'm sitting here while Heather was talking. What are these? These are crowns, I believe, that you and your friends can ordain yourselves with, because you are worthy. And your mantra should be, I am worthy of it all. So your today's soul action: for a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? But believe that you are. We have this beautiful sun card. And in this image, he's looking in a mirror and noticing the illuminated self that you don't see regularly. And also in this image, you can barely see it, but there's a lion. So you're being asked to call upon that inner strength to help illuminate your spirit. If you've been hiding, let's say, from yourself, from society, you can do it with nobility. And so this sun card is a beautiful end of the shadow self and the beginning of the illuminated self. And then I pulled the higher learning, education, research, and apprenticeship. So you might look, if this has been a path of yours that you've put on hold, it's time for you to move forward into that higher education, higher learning. And that doesn't mean you have to go to a school, but just learning. And believe in yourself as you're doing so. That's what I have for you, Amanda.
She says, I have been standing more in my truth and trusting intuition too. And she says, trust love is my catchphrase of the year.
Beautiful.
Very rich.
Beautiful.
Thanks, yes, thank
All
you,
right.
Ginger. And
You're
now Miss
welcome.
Allyson.
Amanda, can you please put in the chat? I want to know, are you at odds with somebody right now? Or are you, is there something that there's something here that's a conflict, and it's got you kind of trying to figure out what way to go with it. You might have already cracked this open a little bit, but there's something here, and it could even be with another feminine energy person. Could be family, could be a friend. Doesn't even need to be a female, but I've got Queen of Cups energy here.
I haven't seen anything yet.
And while we're waiting for that, I'm just going to tell you what I got here. Apply it however you, I mean, I could read it a couple different ways depending on what you have to say if you know what this is about. But
Okay.
There's
There you go. I'm single. Really separating
No.
the wheat from the chaff.
Right. Okay. No, actually, I don't know if that's in response to what I said.
Yeah.
I said, no.
Okay.
This is a female person in your life, which maybe, anyways, family member, friend, whatever. The overall energy is the 5 of Wands. That's a conflicting, battling energy. That's the overall energy here. There's a desire here to take some sort of initiative on this towards whatever the conflict is to come into your happiness. And then I got a bunch of details here. But it sounds like she isn't commenting on that. I'll come back to the tarot in a second. I'm going to talk about what I got from this little fairy oracle deck. It said, see the truth of the situation, use common sense, and do not be fooled. Pay attention, your intuition knows, which pulls into all these cards I got here. It absolutely does. So my mother, most likely, she loves me, but doesn't get me at all. Okay. Yep. Okay. Like I said, Queen of Cups is mother energy. So, okay. Yeah. So, all I'm going to say is, there's probably, I'm guessing and that makes sense. If you go back to the first thing that I said, you probably, I mean, she's been your mom a long time, right? So maybe, I'm sure you've had different 7 of Cups, Knight of Wands, clarifying the 5 of Wands. So, there's been action taken. There's a lot of, possibly confusion. I don't really read 7 of Cups that way, but a lot of people do. And given the cards that are around it, I'm at least going to mention that. And there's different options of which way to go. Page of Wands, looks like you would like to move forward with this in some sort of way, but you are going to defend yourself. And, you just keep going. I got the 5 of Swords with the 8 of Wands. So it probably is your mom, I would guess. 3 of Cups energy, which is your happiness. You're wanting to do that so that you can come into your happiness. Not that she's preventing you from being happy, but if you guys were on the same page, it's going to bring you your happiness. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles. So, I'm sure I'm guessing from this that you don't hold on to this. You've moved forward. This isn't holding up your life in any way. There's a lot of pentacles here. So I don't know if there's anything about, like, if she's quite older or anything like that. I mean, we are children of our parents, right? Once they get older, there's talks of, what's going to happen after they're gone, that kind of thing. Maybe that's come up in discussion. I don't know. But I'm seeing a lot of that. And I have the Page of Swords, the 5 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, which is the inheritance card. So there's something here, about all of this. So I don't know if she's been on your mind or whatever, but the question here is, what is it? I don't know why I can't remember.
What needs illuminating on my spiritual journey?
Yeah, what needs illuminating? It's this, whatever this is with her.
Letting go of guilt and her control, she said.
Yeah, exactly. And so, I'm not telling you what you should or shouldn't do, but it's like coming into, and maybe you've already done it, but again, that's what's coming up when I'm reading on this. It's about, and I did say that was one of the first things that I said. So yeah, this is probably Yeah, it's that relationship. And then again, and I'll read what this said: see the truth of the situation, use common sense, and don't be fooled. Pay attention. Your intuition knows. And you probably just know what to do with her in this whole situation and just moving forward from it. I don't really get why this is coming out necessarily, though. Bottom of the deck, though, I have the Devil, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. So this is about being happy with what you have, right? The Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands is about, you know, defending yourself and moving forward. And then you have the Devil here. And if you guys are in conflict, no, Tarot's so dramatic. This is the energy between the two of you, meaning it's just not good, you know, whatever. And yeah, I'm sure you love her and she loves you. I'm just going to leave it there. It's just saying, you know, I don't know, maybe there's another thing that can be done or whatever, not towards her, but for your happiness, right? To just have you be in a better place with it all. Yeah, five of this is kind of sticking out to me. Maybe there's something else that you have thought about telling her or saying to her, but you haven't said it yet. Maybe not. I don't know, but this Page of Swords, and it's a little bird, you know, and the birds are like, you know, communication and talking and whatever. So I'm just gonna stop there. It's about your relationship with your mom is what it sounds like.
That's very good.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah. So
there you go, Amanda.
Anyways, all right, Amanda, thank you.
And I get it, Amanda. I had that kind of a mother too. And hello, Joyful Journey. Thank you for being here. And so Jonathan Phillips is, there's some people in chat and don't get confused. Jonathan Phillips is not a troll. He's
a troll slayer.
He's a slayer. So, all right.
He's a troll slayer.
I was asking Kaylee a couple times if she was here, but I haven't seen a response yet. But I know Sonia is still here. So, Sonia, you're going to be next, my dear.
Sonia.
Oh, my goodness. I'm being pulled to a different deck, Sonia. I already have 3 pulled for tonight.
Oh. I'm trying to stick with...
It's all good. It's a collect bear and read. You're in good hands, Sonia.
Oh, for Pete's eyes.
So thank you again, everybody. Okay, so Kaylee, you will be next. We're going to be doing Sonia, and then, yeah, that's okay. Kaylee, you'll be after Sonia. And ladies, we are at 9:18. Are you still good?
I'm awake.
I can do Sonia, and then I'm gonna have to scoot off. I have company.
Okay,
this is true.
So I'll do Sonia, and it's Sonia Pinel. I know that name. Okay.
Sonia's good people.
Gerald. Yeah, Gerald, you gotta let me know which Oracle deck you want to do a deck casual on. I'm sure you must have at least one of hers, right? I've got like 9 of them. Well, it's interesting, Kaylee, that you said you're organizing jewelry. I was just showing Allyson my some of my pieces that I have left over from when I used to make jewelry. All righty. So, ooh, Sonia. Oh, beautiful. So Sonia, I have the Hawk Prince. And it's about spirit communication and paying attention. So, what needs illuminating on your on your journey or path right now? Paying attention. You've been communicating with spirit, and spirit has been communicating to you. And they're telling you to pay attention. I don't know if you don't realize there are messages coming through, but pay attention. According to this card, there is they hear you, they are communicating with you, and you are being given signs. So be sure to and with hawks too, any type of hawk in the hawk family, any bird really, but birds are messengers, especially hawks. So if you out of nowhere hear a hawk cry or see a hawk, know that a message is coming to you. So be aware of your surroundings when you see that hawk, or within the next few days, a message will be coming through. I also got the Arrow Master. hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. So make your intention, be focused, make your attention, put it out there to the universe, and then let it go. Detach from it. This could be, constantly maybe asking uh, cards or readers or spirit over and over again. Um, what is this message? What do I need to know? And when you put it out there so many times that sometimes spirit will be like, you know, we have heard your message. You have to let it go now. You have to detach. You have to let it be, and you have to let it develop in its time. But have faith and trust that your message has been heard. You have received your message, I believe, multiple times, and you have to detach from worry, detach from the fear of not having it answered or not thinking you're not going to see it. Your answers will come to you. And I have the last card is the ringmaster of scrutiny. So discernment, clear vision, details. So when you are ready, if you haven't already, um, before you let go and detach, making sure too that your vision is clear of what it is that you want to manifest, what information you want to receive, and also as after you release this and you start to feel like you're getting messages, start journaling. It's this discernment here. So making sure that, spirit guide me into knowing what is the right message and what is like outside noise for me. Help me to get a clear vision, a clear sight, clear sound, whatever audience that works strongest for you. And also with him pointing to the book and creating this beautiful dragon coming out of his wand, you have the power in your hands. Just don't give it over to other people and or give it over to spirit and expect spirit to do all the work. You have to do the work yourself as well. So I'm going to leave it there, and I am going to I'm going to give it over to Allyson next.
Yeah, I was
Ginger.
just going to say that
Yeah,
actually. So it's like you knew.
it was like we're psychic or something.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Sonia, this is actually a really nice reading. So it looks like something has come to a close in your life in some sort of way. And because of that, there's a really good overall energy. Whatever chapter or planetary transit, I mean, I have no idea, right? I don't know your life. But there is a healing energy here. There's a new beginning, and it's going to be very, if not already, there's a 10 of Pentacles, which is about the whole thing, right? But it's what you perceive as like everything, right? The happy home, the happy life, the happy, whatever it is, right? Everybody's view of that is different. And it's clarified by the sun. You have the sun shining. This whole thing is gorgeous. Actually, I haven't pulled a spread like this in a long time. It's really nice. So if it hasn't happened already, you got good things coming. Saying what needs illuminating, you need to sit back and just enjoy what's coming in, is what I'm seeing here. It will involve some work. There is the Four of Cups is here, but this is a clarifier. So this is more in the rear view. So, and it's probably related to whatever this world energy is. But there was something here, and it could even be work related, what it was that got wrapped up. But it looks really good. And then I pulled from the from this Fae deck, and I have sacred space. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power and stillness in your sacred space is the peace you seek, which is something you could do as well. And, the Fool was the first card that came out. Look at this Fool, how cute this is.
Oh, my goodness. Ginger, look at
I
that.
love that
ferret.
Fool.
Yeah, Ginger has this deck.
I just saw some the other day. They were so cute.
Yes, they're adorable.
That's
I had one years ago. And that's clarified by the star. So,
That's a lovely deck.
It is. It's beautiful. It's yeah. actually, I was ready to start yapping about this deck, but
I know.
it's really good.
It's the
Good
Hush
stuff is
Tarot,
coming
right?
in. Something has wrapped up. It is going to bring you your happiness. I don't know if this is, it could be work related. I do have quite a few pentacles here, but it doesn't mean that it is. So just letting you know, but I've got, even with my clarifiers, I mean, I've got 4 major arcana here. So this is a big deal. So good stuff's coming in. And again, it could be work related. It could be personal. It could be family. It could be any of those things. Or it's just something that's going to ring, you know, happy for you. And look at this 3 of Cups card. I love this 3 of Cups.
Mm.
She's riding this little fairy on this goat type creature, and there's a little tiny bunny here that's so cute with them. I don't know if it's really showing
Hair.
but anyhow, yeah, no, that looks really good. So you've got good stuff. I don't really see anything what you need to know. You need to know you got something good coming in.
There you go.
Yeah.
So blessings.
Thanks so much, beautiful. What a wonderful message.
I'm glad to deliver it. I love it when I get a beautiful message like that. So good for you.
And before you go, Allyson, Arlene said, awesome readings, lady. So I wanted to let you know that.
Thank you. And thank you for having me, Heather and Ginger, as always. Good to see you.
Yep.
You as
Enjoy
well.
your evening. Give our
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
And everybody in the chat. And thank you, Stephen. All right. Love y'all. Bye.
Love you too, sweetheart.
Heather, did you see you reached the number 666?
Oh, I'm 666 right now. Wow.
Oh,
See, I'm not superstitious, so.
Right.
I got a black kitty. My subscription's at 666.
There you go.
Rock on, people.
Rock on.
So next up is Kaylee.
Well, I didn't read for Sonia yet.
Oh, you did? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, not yet, Keely. Wait a minute, where's she? So let me put
you don't need to put her
for the energy.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry about that. Let me get you in there, girl.
Okay, so Sonia. Knight of Swords for you. But in this image, it's almost like you've been defending your truth. You've been feeling like you had to hold it back, and for fear of maybe what others would say or think of you. But this card is saying move forward with your truth. You have to speak your truth, because sometimes you get more respect when you speak your truth, because people go, oh, I can't stomp all over her. She's very knowledgeable in her ways, and let's show her a little more respect. So, but with this Knight of Swords, we're like questing for that truth, questing for the knowledge, and just slow down though just a little bit so you don't miss anything. And at the same time, you don't want to run people over with your tongue either. Speak your truth, but be very respectful as you speak your truth. I'm going to go into my soul truth cards. Am I in my head or in my heart? Now let's see if I can see what I'm reading here. Can you see? Oh, here we go. What is the quality of your self-talk? Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. So that makes a lot of sense with this communication card right here. Your today's soul action. Today, master your mind. Watch an inspiring video like this. Do some tapping. Read an empowering book, or write out all of the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams, because you have the Queen energy here, the Queen of Swords energy. She's all about the truth. She's all about communication. Queens are very intuitive too. So there might be a lot that you have to say right now. Say it with confidence and respect, and you in turn will receive respect. And then I have, let there be light, finding a solution, illumination, and truth. So that's just a great confirmation for the other cards I just pulled. You have great ideas, great thoughts going around in your head, little Fae energy here. Yeah, as long as you stand in your truth, open your heart, open your mind, there will be light.
Open your eyes like her. Ooh.
I know they're huge.
Mm-hmm.
She's almost possessed looking. No.
All right. Sorry about that, Ginger. Thank you.
No worries.
We were all like chatting and getting into readings and stuff. I didn't realize because I'm so used to you going first and then Allyson.
Yes,
So
yes.
that threw me off.
Yeah.
So. All righty. Well, thank you, Sonia. And next up is Kaylee. And then after Kaylee, are you doing okay?
I am.
Okay. Jessica, let me know that she is still here. And then let's see. We got Kaylee and Jessica. And then we have Brandon and Fatima and Odelia. So, but we should be able to do everybody in the last half hour. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, Kaylee is here. So, I went right to this deck.
Who are we doing?
Kaylee.
Kaylee.
Fogo Pogo.
Okay. Hey, Fogo Pogo.
Yeah, if you watch any of Michelle Marie's videos where she holds this beautiful fan with all this artwork.
Oh, yes, that's right. She is the one
was
that made
created
that.
by Kaylee.
I know, and oh my gosh, that is so
fabulous.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love that. I need to get me a fan.
All right, bye, Teresa. Thank you.
Bye, Teresa. Congratulations.
Be careful in the car.
Now I'm looking for 333, everybody. So please subscribe and get me to 333.
We need to get Ginger to 333.
Oh, such a magical number. And I might give away some readings. Have a live when I go 333. So stay tuned. All right.
And you'll know if you go ahead and subscribe to Ginger so that whenever she posts a video, you will know when she's ready to do her readings. So there you go. Ooh, that just jumped out. Ooh, Kaylee, I like these cards. Anyway, let's see what would be the next one. Okay, I'll keep you in there too. She came back tonight. All right. So Kaylee,
Cat Mama. I'm sorry.
From 100. Very cool.
All right, everybody, go over and subscribe to Cat Mama.
Let's get all our numbers all up there. So Kaylee, I have divine timing. And what I like to looking at this is there's writing. For me, this is like writing art. I know you said you were doing jewelry. You're very creative. You're an artist like me. We've shared our drawings, and she does, jewelry as well. So very creative. So what you need to know, what needs illuminating is what I'm seeing here is maybe taking your time, not rushing anything, kind of like before with the Knight of Pentacles, not rushing ahead. With divine timing is just knowing when you will know when the time is right. And I love and when the time is right, as this person is writing. So perhaps any creative writing. I don't know if you do, I can't remember when we talked last, poetry, or if you do any sort of like prose, or even just creative writing, storytelling for yourself, maybe even automatic writing, because I'm feeling with the divine timing, the writing, drawing, this will start taking you in the direction that you want to go. The card from the Tarot de Louis is the Empress. And so there you go. You got that beautiful nurturing energy. You're connected to nature, getting grounded. And I love too how in this one here, she's just kind of like leaning back, almost kind of taking a nap, like no rush. I am here. I am in my space. I am resting. I am meditating. She is waiting peacefully and calmly for, whatever is for people to come see her or for even just to connect. So for you, this feels just very like sitting back on your throne, relaxing and letting the energy and the inspiration come to you. And this card popped up again, the Nine of Cups. And so it's her being very happy, very fulfilled with her own life, not needing a prince, not needing anything else that's I know sometimes the Nine of Cups can represent like material wealth, and that's true. But for you, everything that you need is all within you. Everything that you do, you work, you bring that into yourself. You don't need any to rely on any external source for your spirituality, your creativity. Um, you have that all in you. You hold the little four-leaf clover over your heart. You are the good luck. You don't need to kiss, a frog or a prince or anything. Everything you have is within you. So there you go. And I will hand you over to Miss Ginger. Oh, she does write. Okay, there you go. Fan fiction. I used to do that too. Original. Wow, Kaylee, we got a lot in common.
Yeah.
You'll have to join Jeff Bailey and I one of these evenings for our tarot and poetry.
Oh. Hang on. A commercial's interrupting my Zen music over here.
Oh, commercial.
All right. Okay, Kaylee. Okay. So I have a feeling what something that's going to be illuminated is I think somebody sees you in a different light and needs to say make amends or apologize to you. Maybe they have lowered your energy, and they kind of had the universe smacked them in the back of the head, and then they realize, oh my gosh, I was wrong, and you're just a beautiful, lovely soul, and please forgive me. That's the energy I get from this image here. And so I asked for a clarifier. I got the Emperor card. So I don't know if this speaks to you in any way, or let me know. I'd love to know your thoughts on that. But then I feel like also you are this Emperor energy, because somehow you have just said, I am here. And because we're looking at what needs illuminating, you've been illuminated and you've come into your own power, and you're starting to believe more and more in yourself. And so more and more people are going to start looking up to you and go, I got the wrong impression of her. She's awesome. Because you got also the High Priestess energy here. So something definitely will be illuminated in your journey, something with divine energies surrounding you. Keeper of secrets. It could be ancient knowledge. It could be Akashic record keeping or something. And maybe you're going to tap into that energy. And then I got, well, now that I say that, remnants of Atlantis. The past resurfacing, past lives and karma. So have you ever learned that maybe you have that Atlantean energy, or even, well, this says Atlantis, so we'll stick with Atlantis, but very much water energy around you, which is also very intuitive energy. So what is illuminating on your path could be that your priestess energy is going to start coming out and using more and more. Oh, I love that. Yes, I can. Yeah, so okay. So you've kind of moved on to hybrid. Yeah. So as we journey along our path and our vibrations raise, we tend to step away from the lower energy people. You were on the path together at one time, but energies change, you evolve, they evolve, and sometimes your paths are separated. And nothing wrong with that, but you just go on believing in yourself, in that illumination in your spirit. And I think that's going to take you a long way. So, that's what I have for you, illuminating in your journey, that high priestess energy, that mystical, magical.
Ooh, wait till you see this.
Hmm.
Currently training for my Celtic priestess.
Oh, and
she's working with
aquamarine.
Tanis. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Okay.
Hi,
Wow.
Gwen.
So I love that for you.
She says, loving all of those cards.
Me too. I'm trying to
Yeah, we
see if
got
I
some
have
beautiful
anything
cards
else.
tonight.
Yeah. Okay. So
And
she's also holding
ooh,
like these sands of time, sand timers. What are those called? Do they have a name?
the hourglass, or
Yes, thank you.
we actually saw somebody in our chat yesterday, and they went by Hourglass Tarot, which was really cool.
That is cool. So it's like you hold the sands of time within the palm of your hands. So it's up to you. You have the power to, as time may run. Hey, Ange.
And
As time may seem to be running out, you have the power to reset. Every day is the first day of the rest of your life. So move forward with that.
oh, that's true. I had the divine timing card, and then you had the hourglass.
Right. So,
Very nice. Hey,
so I
Ange.
hope that message speaks to you. And
Yes,
thank you
and
for letting me read for you tonight.
yes, that's it's always nice to read for our regular chatters, and even the
Mm.
new ones. Like, hi, Gwen. Good to see you. I'm loving all these new people coming in, and oh my goodness, Ange, it's been forever. I hope you're doing. I'm the heart spammer. I'm not sure what that means, but it's so good to see you. She goes, it definitely does. Thank you.
Okay, perfect.
So next is Jessica Lynn. And I know she said she was here. And I already went ahead and pulled cards for Jessica while you were
Okay.
reading for Kaylee. So Jessica, I ended up pulling a card from each of my decks except for the other Clipberry read, but this is interesting. So for what needs illuminating on your spiritual journey, your thoughts, being mindful, what are you thinking? What are you telling yourself? And knowing that our thoughts are very powerful. Anything that we put after words like I am, words have power. Some people, say that, there's no such thing as spells, but our words have power. A lot of times what we speak either out loud or to ourselves, um, we manifest that energy. Sometimes those thought forms and those realities, sometimes they're in our hand. It's part of the free will, and sometimes it's not. But how we are able to handle, or how we face um, those thoughts is what's important. And the next card fits perfectly. I have the Lion Queen, and this is like the strength card. This is about you standing strong. You are in your power. You are holding your staff. That lion is right up against you. There's no force or control like in the tarot card. That lion energy, the lion being, the king of the jungle. And I love because it feels too like it's like a divine masculine and feminine coming together and supporting one another, and him being at her side, supporting her in her sovereign and divine power. So standing in your truth, being mindful of your thoughts, of how. Sorry, my sweetie was saying goodnight to me. Um, and just standing in your truth, watching your thoughts, being in your truth, being authentic. And then the next card I have is the death card from the Tale of Dewey. and it's all about rebirthing. So when you watch your thoughts, you maintain a healthy thought. The whether it's spell work, whether it's spirit work, speaking things into existence, things that you want to manifest in your life, especially spiritually. You have the support of, the masculine, you have the support from yourself, and that will create a beautiful rebirth. So, all righty. That's for you, my dear. I'll give it over to Ginger.
Okay, so I have right here for you this Hierophant. This Hierophant for you, Jessica, is almost like he's contemplating the spirituality aspects and the heart aspects. What's in your heart? And it's almost like sometimes there's this struggle between spirituality and religion as well. So what's in your heart? Is it spirituality? Is it religion? You can marry both together. So maybe you're going to have some divine illumination to say it's okay. You can have both. Move forward with this energy. Move forward in this energy. Um, and staying true to this energy that's in your heart and in your spirit. I got victory card here for you as well. So what you choose and move forward with, people are going to recognize this energy within you and help you celebrate yourself. They're just going to want to bathe in that energy that's surrounding you as you move forward. And I say this energy because I also got, look at this beautiful card.
Oh, wow. Almost
That is
looks like
probably
Haley Berry. That's beautiful.
one of the most beautiful fairy cards here. So this is Nature Sprite. Fairies, love of nature, eco-friendliness. Okay, so it's all about reconnecting with Mother Gaia. But this energy that needs to come out and be illuminated. Look how illuminated this fairy is. And look at all the orbs that surround her. And your energy is going to be recognized by those who are sensitive to this light themselves. So, I used to say, I would go to work and I would say, let the children see my Fae energy, and those with good and love in their hearts, let them see my Fae energy. And saying things like that makes your day and attracts people to you that have good energy. And the two energies feed upon themselves. But you're going to also be the illumination for others as you move forward in this energy. You will be someone that people will be drawn to and just want to be around you and absorb that love and light energy. And you'll be able to assist people with your words, with your just being beautiful you. So that's what I have for you, Jessica, tonight.
That's beautiful. A lot of people love that card.
It's just beautiful.
Gwen says, love that.
Yeah.
And I just realized that Jonathan Phillips is Michelle Marie's Jonathan.
Oh!
I was like, oh, because I'm going here. Wait a minute. I go, I'm a Leo and Michelle is Aquarius. I'm like, Michelle, I want, oh.
That is funny.
Hello,
Oh my
Serena.
God, my glasses are mud.
So, great readings, ladies. Thank you. You're welcome, my dear. And up next, is Brandon still around?
Brendan?
Brendan?
Brandon. Oh, Brendan. He's probably doing schoolwork. He probably fell asleep.
Okay.
Oh my God. I take off my glasses and then try to read what time it is. What's wrong with me?
Okay. Well, Brandon isn't here. I know.
Go ahead to the next one. He might be.
Okay, so we have Odelia.
Odelia, my dear.
Yeah, we have Odelia
I have not read for you
sister.
in a while. We always have your sister having me read for you.
Oh no,
So hi,
Brandon says he's still here.
Jonathan.
Okay, well, Brendan,
Oh, he is still here. Okay.
we'll do you after Odelia, and then we'll do Fatima.
Okay. What a trooper. He supports his mama.
Oh, I had to say hi to Shan for us. Okay, we'll do. He just went to bed. He was saying goodnight to me. One of our kitties just love having him. It's like she's like, okay, time for bed, and I'll get up in the morning, and he'll lift his cover, and she's laying right there under the covers, right up next to him. So sweet.
Aww.
So for Odelia. Ooh. Oh, how fun. Okay. Odelia. Here, let me just take the banner here just so that they know that the questions are closed. Whoops. There we go. In case any people come in. But everybody knows that a lot of these readings resonate for a lot of people on the collective. So you may, if you hang out with us, you may even have some insight for something that you might be going through or thinking about. So okay, Miss Odelia. So to what needs to be illuminated for your spiritual path? Nature. Continue your love of nature, being out in nature. And if right now it's too cold to really go out in nature, I love how that there's flowers too. Think of plants, having plants growing in your home, having crystals. If you have any fur babies, or if you look through the window where you're at, if there's snow, or and you see the animals coming to your window, connecting that way. But nature, nature really is, just said, the best medicine. Nature is, divine source. We go out, we connect with nature, we stand on the earth, the ground, we connect with that energy, that beautiful exchange with Mother Earth, and then giving that up to Father Sky. Give you thanks to Grandfather Sun and Grandfather and Grandmother Moon. I don't know where that just came, but all of nature. It just feels like when you are in nature, you feel spiritual, like you are in your element. Nature is your element. Moving forward, intuition. Start tapping into your intuition. Start learning to trust your intuition. I just love this card. I love her headpiece. It's just so beautiful. I just love this. And you got that beautiful little bird, the little dove. And it's that little whispering voice, trust. Learn how to not necessarily be afraid of connecting with your spirit guides, your spirit team. You will, okay, so this is the message I'm getting. You will know when you connect with your spirit guides, there may be a fear of, well, what if I'm connecting with something that's not for my highest good? First of all, you always put out there for your highest good. And when you start developing that intuition, you will know energetically when something does not feel right. And that's when that intuition comes in, when people walk into your circle or your energy field, whether it's a physical person or when you go into a place, you have that empathic sensation, that knowledge. Trust that. Don't doubt that. Don't second guess yourself. And the last card is playfulness. Have fun. And there again, we're out in nature. Have fun. Nature makes you happy. Connect with that inner child. Have fun with your spirituality, your path. Yeah, I mean, you can't. And I just love this, like this little 50s lady in her beautiful little bathing suit and sitting on her mushroom. Just have fun. Allow that inner child to come out. Don't hide her. Play with her. That's on at any given time we're in our maiden, mother, queen, or crone phases, and that inner child is always going to be a part of who we are, no matter what age or what stage in life that we're at. So that's my ring for you. Odelia loves the messages. Okay, thank you, Fatima, for letting me know. And I'll get over to Ginger. And hello, G Golden. I think you're new.
Hello.
Welcome.
Okay, so I love this for you, Adelia. Okay, what needs to be illuminated on your spiritual journey? Your path. Here's the Chariot card, and he's actually holding like a wand of fire. And he's, instead of the chariot that's normally in a chariot and the horses all just running rampant forward, fast moving. No, he walks with his horses. Um I love that he's holding this torch. So your path is being illuminated and you are being asked to move forward to a greater purpose. Um, the horse energy is about following the winds of change and accomplishing your dreams. They're about freedom. They're even about travel. But they're very strong. They're resilient. And, they're, you know how animals, they're navigated by the universal energies. So I feel like that your path, your universal energies of your path are being illuminated. You also got the Page of Swords here. So again, that's a beginning of a new journey for you. Oh, her birthday is coming up. So here we are, the Page of Swords. He's starting a new journey. Sometimes he hesitates, but yet this one looks very focused. So it's like, okay, he's getting a fine tuning what he really wants to do, and he's going to move forward with that. And what I love for you is you got commit to a path, keep focused, continue, and persistence pays off, which is kind of a confirmation with this card either. So stay focused. You have the strength, the power, the ability, the agility to move forward on your path because it is being illuminated for you. So trust in your instincts and trust in the greater vision. And I hope that message speaks to you in some way, Adelia. So I love that for you. And I just see here too, light some candles, do a little ceremony about what you want to manifest for yourself. Light
Yeah,
some
her
candles
birthday's
and live in that energy.
And she says,
So,
thank you. Very nice, Ginger.
oh, you're very welcome. I love reading for you guys.
Me too. All right, now for Brendan. I got your cards
Brendan.
already for you.
Woohoo!
Woohoo. So I pulled from my Colette Baron Read deck. And I got, this guy came back up again. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny.
Ooh.
So what are you wanting to manifest? Discernment. Making clear vision of what you want. Details to get as detailed as possible. Some people say, well, if I get too detailed, will I limit myself to other opportunities? But when we give certain details to spirit of what we want to manifest, and we have that clear vision of what we want, spirit will bring to us um, what is for our highest good, the best possible that connects with our vision and what we want to draw with us. So, of course, again, with discernment, like with the other card, with the thought card, watching our thoughts, watching what we say about ourselves or about a situation. Yes, some days we slip up. We're human. I get down on myself as well, or I say stuff, and it's just okay. Stop the thoughts. It's human. You're feeling it. Okay, release, refocus. So just being very mindful. For me, it's like a very mindful card. Being mindful of what you are saying, being very mindful of exactly what it is that you want to manifest, whether it's a project, a new job, your spiritual path. So we're focusing on spirituality, just kind of really, and there's the books. And I love it. It's a little hard to see, but he's manifesting this cute little dragon
Oh, dragon
on
energies.
his on his book. So um very scholarly. So studying, reading, um connecting, just being that clear vision. Now, the next card I got is the Hungry Ghosts. And this is about obsession, scarcity, consciousness, and attachment. So, again, learning how to not be too attached to a certain outcome, letting go of fear. I know there's a lot going on in the world where we're reminded daily: war here, famine here, prices going up, income going low. I mean, there's just all this stuff, and then people's throwing like the weather apocalypse at you, with stuff day in and day out on that. There's just so much that we need to learn how to detach from, especially from our devices, our social media, and making sure that we have time to be able to step back into our power, know that we are divinely protected, try to release that fear as much as possible, and know that despite all the fear mongering and all the things that are going on in the world, that that doesn't mean that we cannot achieve or work towards our own goals and what we want to bring into our own lives. So learning that balance of acknowledging of what's going on in our circle and out, but also making sure that we are taking care of ourselves on the inside and watching our thoughts. And when we do that, Bren, look at this. Beautiful. You get the rainbow prints.
Love it.
Compensation and perseverance. So just keep persevering, work on your path, work on what is true and authentic for you. And there's that beautiful energy right in his hand. And it's, and the wings, angels, you work with angels, connect with your angelic team. And you just have that beautiful rainbow, that power is right there in your hands. And just, it's achievable. You just have to visualize that. And that's for you. And I'll give you over to Mom.
Hey, boo.
Aww.
All right. I love this for you, Brendan. You got the Queen of Coins. She's all about like the Empress energy. She's creating and nurturing. So I'm going to say this energy is about you nurturing your creativity, and it will bring you success because she's Queen of Coins. And being creative, use your intuition along with your creativity to manifest unique ideas. He's taking art. He's doing photography now, web design, and so just use your intuitive creativity. Which you are. I really don't even have to tell him to do that. He is, and he's very much in tune with his guides and his intuition and his foreknowing and all that stuff. So I love that for him. You also got the Ace of Coins. So I think something new is coming your way that will help you towards those manifestations. The Ace of Coins is also about creating a healing sanctuary around you. So whether it's a spiritual healing or physical healing or both. But this Ace of Coins, let me look. The world, okay. So I feel like the world is yours. You can do, okay. I didn't even see that gentleman there. He's helping this woman navigate throughout the world. So you may be doing some traveling, and some people travel to learn more facets of artistry. So, but that could be virtual as well. So, but I know you would love to go travel, and that would be awesome. So, and then I got, this is funny. You had mushrooms in one of your cards. This fungi funeral. So that is a tombstone I'm seeing. What the heck? Okay. Moderation. Healthy choices. Fungi funeral. That's really
that's an interesting card.
Beautiful card. Funeral. Okay. So let me think. So we have butterflies here. So that's all a part of transformation. Fungi funeral.
Brandon must be a fun guy.
Don't. He's a very fun guy.
Yeah.
Actually.
Brandon must be very fun.
Let me just pull a clarifier. Fungi funeral. Moderation, sobriety, and healthy choices. So, I mean, because he's not like a drinker and does drugs. I think that's just, hang on. I want to pull a different card here. Fungi funeral. So either way, it's talking about healthy choices, which makes sense because I pulled an earth card here. And we have the Queen of Earth. So, you know, and the mushroom phase, there's like a mushroom phase going on, craze. Mushroom coffee, you know. So maybe looking at definitely eating more holistically, I'm thinking. Let's see what this says here. The dining table. But
there you go.
A date, social gathering, and nourishment. So I think this is just a hint to focus on your health so that you yeah, and to be more sociable. Okay, hang on. Fungi. So fungus, mushrooms. I had read that their roots go deep and they help transmit the messages between the trees.
Yep.
And it's a networking system. So network, do some more networking, get yourself out there, be more sociable, and navigate towards your pursuits. Map out your plans in life. So that's what I have for you, my dear son.
And he said, thank you.
He's like, yeah, okay, Mom.
Oh, moms know best, right?
Yes. And he's wise enough to know that.
So last but not least is Fatima.
Oh, yay. I was just going to say earlier, you need to, she doesn't always ask for a reading. So I love that.
So Fatima, I went ahead and already pulled cards, and I pulled out my deck that I always love to pull from for you. I pulled out my Mother Mary Oracle, and I also pulled from my other tarot deck, but the card from Mother Mary is Our Lady of the Whispering Heart. And the message here, it's about clear guidance. And it's not always the loudest voice. It's what you feel and hear in your heart, especially when you pray to her or you speak to her. And it says here, I want to be close to you, my cherished child, so I dwell within your heart. From that sacred place, I speak to you daily. Can you feel my presence? I am the voice within that assures you all is well. I am the feeling in your heart that tells you it is all right to trust no matter what appears to be. I am the knowing in your heart that every prayer you speak is heard and answered by me instantly. I am the joy and relief in your heart as you realize that your answered prayers are already unfolding in divine perfection. Listen for me and know peace within. So, the truths of the heart cut through emotional reactions and mental anguish. So, so illuminating your spiritual journey, you know that she is with you always, and that if things get loud, if things get too much in your circle or people around you, to stay on your spiritual path is knowing that to listen to your heart. She wants you to trust your heart, your intuition, that she is there with you. The next card I have, the death card came up again, and that's beautiful because when you do that, you start to experience a rebirth, a beautiful transition into your next part of your spiritual journey that you are on. And the other card that came with that, also very similar to Odelia, is the moon. Not being afraid of the dark, of our shadow, knowing that, because there is the Black Madonna, the Dark Mother, the Dark Mater, and it's from her womb that we are birthed from. And with the Moon card, I think the Moon card gets a bad rap a lot. And for me, it's like she's looking over her shoulder in this beautiful temple, and she knows that the moon is shining that light. The moon is the divine feminine. It's our grandmother moon. It affects our moods, our bodies, the waters. It's also our intuition. So it's also very like high priestess, tapping into that, and not being afraid of what um, of what you might learn. Your path may change, and part of it might be scary or maybe uncertain, but you know that she has you. She's there in your heart. She's guiding you, and to not be afraid of looking within and going through that rebirth. The dark, the shadow, the moon guides the light. Because if you think about, as we're being birthed, we're probably seeing a light as we're coming towards being born from our mothers. So, like the moon, you're going through the darkness, you're transforming, you're growing, you're birthing something new. And there's that beautiful light to guide your way. And that's what I have, and I'll give you over to Ginger.
It's funny you were talking about
Hey,
trusting.
Amanda. Hey, Nuss.
And I happened to look over and to my soul action cards, which I wasn't going to pick up, but I will, because it says, how can I deepen my trust right now? It says trust, surrender, let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. I love that for you. I got 6 of Cups. So that's all about that nostalgic energy. It's like as we get older, we start remembering what brought us joy when we were younger. And I think you are being called to tap into that energy, that childlike wonder energy. Do some things to raise your vibration. What things made you happy when you were a child? What did you do? Maybe step out and do 1 or 2 of those things. It could also be if you have someone to speak to about growing up and how they grew up, it's fun to just sit and visit and revisit the, the fun in life, because as we become adults, we lose that energy, and we're always tired and or depressed, but we need to tap into that which makes us happy and raises our vibrational energy. We have here Queen of Cups. So I love that for you. So Queen of Cups, she's very deep emotionally, and she expresses deep emotions, and she cares and nurtures for others. But I think you're being called to remember to care and nurture for yourself. You need to create a sacred space for yourself. Visit it as much as you can, and whatever, make yourself like a little, let's see, like a vortex in a space. Get into that vortex, stand there, and just feel healing energy coming up through Mother Gaia, down through from source energy, and just ask for healing to go where you need it most. And then you can move forward and help heal others through your emotional compassion and sorry, other things are. I'm just looking at the images in this card and see what she's doing here. Okay, so I feel like maybe you going near a fountain or a stream or a waterfall and listen to the running water, and that will help heal you and raise your vibrational energy. Then I got pick up your sword, take a stand, be heard, and support a cause. Stand for what you believe in. And if people don't stand with you, they're not meant to be in your walk with you. And here again, the candles. So I think you should get with your sister. Maybe that's this. Getting with your sister, spending some nostalgic memories together, light some candles, and remember those who you love, and just have some happy energy around you. So that's what I have for you, sweet pea.
Very beautiful. Nancy says, beautiful readings for you, Fatima. And Fatima says, thank you, Ginger. Very beautiful messages. Getting closer to nature and helping people.
Absolutely.
And so everybody, thank you. We are at 10:16. We got everybody read for. I knew that once we started reading, at least my energy was going to go up. So
yeah. Unembiggen me.
Well,
be my equal.
Here, but really quick, let's get Ginger to 333.
Oh.
Let's get her subs up. And you have anything that's coming up this weekend that you want to share that you're going to be doing?
Yeah, Nancy and Scott, we're going to read together on Scott's channel. We're going to simulcast and a triple cast. And yeah, so we're going to do some tarot and oracle readings tomorrow night at 8. So be there or be square. And then I don't know, I think I have some things coming up. I gotta look at my calendar. Look at this cool book I got.
Oh wow.
And this wraps around.
Around it, yeah. Ooh, it's got a little leaf on it. Perfect.
Yeah, so
perfect for a little
Fae energy,
fairy godmother.
Right?
Yes. A little Fae mother.
Oh my god, where are we? We are
the Fae sister.
Oh, and on Sunday at 4 p.m. I gotta change it in here. Jean and I are going to do a part 2 on the dragon energy. So we'll be nice. Not sure if we'll actually be doing readings or just trying to do readings on dragon energy. So last time we did a little bit of kind of delving into the dragon energy, and then we did some readings with I used my dragon cards, and she called upon her dragon guides, and it was really fascinating. So it was so fascinating we wanted to do a part 2. So that'll be Sunday at 4. What are you doing? What you doing?
I should bring my Marmaduke back over to my table. I usually like keeping him on my table when I do my readings.
Who's that?
My blue dragon that I always share with people.
Oh yeah.
I have a little blue, and when I got him, he said his name was Marmaduke. I'm like, okay, your name is Marmaduke. I have let's see, today's Friday. Let's see, Sunday, Jeff Bailey will be joining me for tarot and poetry. We'll be sharing our poems and doing some readings. And Jeff's been playing around with doing like Mad Lib readings. And he's really good at getting a tarot card and just, pulling a poem out.
Really?
For me, I struggle a little bit because I like to, write and play with words and stuff. But I'm really looking forward to doing the poetry. I love sharing poetry with somebody. And let's see.
Can I pull a card? You keep
Monday.
Talking.
Okay.
Keep talking. I want to pull a special card for that.
Okay, and Monday, Nancy at Crohn's Intuition will be joining me again on my channel, and we're starting this nice little segment when we can make sure that when our schedules, work on Monday evenings for divine feminine goddess messages. So we'll be pulling, cards for anybody who would like a message from the divine feminine, the divine mother. So we did our first one last week. And it was lovely. And she showed us her beautiful wands that she created herself. They're more like clubs. They're just really beautiful with her selenite and her amethyst. Just really beautiful. And then Tuesday, Jonathan Daly is coming back to my channel.
Yay,
And we're
Jonathan.
working on probably doing readings based around the hermit, going within, again, like tonight, finding that spiritual center, that light center, how we can move forward through the dark winter, because we do have Imbolc coming up February 2nd. So, the candle mass, the lighting of the candles for Bridget. So the fires and the hearths are all going to start, the days are getting longer, the nights are getting shorter.
They are.
And actually, full moon is next weekend. I think you might be joining me for that, Ginger. We were talking about the full moon
We were
readings.
talking about it. Okay.
Yeah. So, investigative tarot on Wednesdays. I don't know what case yet we're going to be looking at, but Allison's going to be joining us now. Because Jackie's in Ireland, so we just moved it an hour. So, Allyson will be joining us from now on when the case is interesting to her. But she brings a nice little extra flavor. It's nice. I have a lovely panel of Allyson, Hershey, myself, and Jackie doing true crime. So that'll be Wednesdays starting now at 12 p.m. And then my regular show with Allyson on Fridays. And Gerald and I are kind of in the works and talking about doing a deck casual. So lots of fun stuff coming up, and still working on the change of the name of the channel. I was going to be ready for January 1st, but like most of us, spiritual paths, energies are changing, kind of directing maybe in a different direction. So hopefully within the next week or so, I'll confidently have the new channel name out. And
I'm just very partial to loving this indigo jaguar intruder. So
thank you.
It's a unique name. I love it.
It is. So I'm going to still be playing with that. So but I like to evolve, grow, and of course I'm a writer, creative. It's like I got to change things up. I can't keep things the same. For me, it kind of like stagnates my creativity, my energy. So thank you, Allyson. I mean, not Allyson, Michelle, for putting Ginger's link again in the chat. And do you have anything else, Ginger, or were you all set?
I don't remember. I closed up my book. And then I'm on again with Michelle.
Nice.
The first week of February, I believe.
And I'll be with Michelle in March.
There we go.
She's a very popular lady.
I know. Love her.
Readings, so,
love her energy.
Yes,
just
and our hubbies have something in common too, being in the military and whatnot. So very cool. Loving and generous energy tonight. Thank you, Amanda. We love hearing that. And everybody have a great rest of your night. Have a great weekend. Stay warm, stay safe, depending on where you are with the weather. Enjoy if you're in like the snow and the cold, good weekend to grab a blankie, a book, cup of cocoa, coffee, and just curl up with your fur babies if you have one, and just relax and enjoy. Yeah. Oh, hello, Lynn. I didn't know you were hanging out with us. Good to see you. Thank you. And and we're ending on number 13 in chat. So perfect.
Okay.
And we're at 222. Awesome. Great numbers. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Say blessings.
Bye. Yes.